Everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm super excited because I'll be checking out Billie's debut with Ring Ring. Now, everyone, as some of y'all may know, when I first checked out their Village of Perception videos and their Ring Ring music video teaser, I was just, let's say per se, shook it because the Village of the Perception videos pretty much could go off as like a Netflix series, and it got me so emotionally captivated point where I was intrigued in good amount of the moments, curious about like the mysterious moments in those videos and stuff like that, the whole storyline going up with Billlie and the house and such and the attic. But also I ended up crying a little bit because of Flower World being playing, and it had such emotional impact in those particular videos. As for the music video teaser, oh my goodness, there was just sheer epicness shown throughout that music video teaser with the laser lights and such going on and all. But as some of y'all may know, I did pre-order their album, and I actually pre-ordered even more albums like 2 days ago. But aside from that, I'm just so ready, everyone. I know I'm late to this just due to presentations, midterms that I did for my studies and stuff. Let's just get into Billie's Ring Ring though now, shall we? Alright, Billlie Ring Ring, let's go. Oh, it's the house. And the whole fence scene that we saw from the Village of the Perception videos. And the staircase to the attic, right? Whoa! What an interesting start here with verse 1. Ooh, Sua! Ooh! I love how there's like that mysterious feel to it with the toy boxes and the music boxes. Oh, Haruna. Haram. Wow. That constantly going synth riff that's going throughout the song though. That like sharp sound in the back, that synth riff. But the music boxes are just still there. Woo. This chorus though, very contrasting to the verses, which is a good thing. I love that contrast. Very light with it. April Fools, cause we wonder is. Woo! Wow, that Siyoon Sua combo there in verse 2 though. Ooh! Wow! I love the energy in this. It is so relentless. Despite the contrasting chorus with the verses and the brief breaks in the song. The drum kit work in this though too. Run and hide. And it turns out after all there was an attic in there, in the house. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back on the song to really point out sections that really stood out to me and rehear things to try to understand what happened here. And what I mean by what happened here is not more so nothing negative, but more so actually positive. And what I mean by it is how this is just different. I think the key word here is different. Key word here is being very unique, unlike anything I've heard in terms of a debut to date. Like, sure, there are other unique debuts and such, but for Ring Ring here, what I am just so... How can I put this in the best way? I wouldn't say amazed, but more so speechless of how the production went, how the arrangement was done. It wasn't like the arrangement was extraordinary. I think the production was very experimental per se. And I think it being experimental and it being slightly different in terms of arrangement compared to your usual arrangement. Like, sure, we can have an intro, verse 1, hit us with the bridge. Hit us with the pre-chorus, the chorus, post-chorus, bridge, final chorus, yada, yada, yada. But what I noticed here was there was that interesting dance break part with the interlude after verse 2 that I'm going to have to point out getting into the second listen of Ring Ring. Now, I feel like some people may feel like this is quite overwhelming in a way that it's hard to listen to. I, for one, though, as some of y'all may know, I don't like noisy, loud songs, right? But this hits differently. This is not like your typical noisy, loud song that's saying, hey, I'm cool, look at me, I'm badass, etc., etc. I think it's like more so of like coming through with an impactful debut of off to this very mystical adventure. You know what I'm saying? The whole storyline plays out like this. The toy box, the music box that was playing in the verses, right, compared to the chorus that doesn't have that a lot of the music / toy boxes going on, which makes the song quite playful. Yet there is this synth riff that's constantly the driving factor of the song and going crazy throughout the track is one thing I'm like, I'm not sure if I mess with that a lot. But as the song progressed, I started to dig it more as there were more musical elements and instruments added on top of it, like layered on top one and another. I heard drum kits being used in this despite of the synth riff. I heard some nice vocal interplay between the synth riff and some sing talking in this that, as some of y'all may know, I'm not fully for. There are songs where it's like it's just too much sing talk, or like sing rap and sing talk together all at once. But in this case, I feel like this showcases, or I should say, utilizes Billie's talents quite well in terms of the vocal department. You hear that very evidently in the chorus. In terms of the rap between Sua, right, and Siyoon during verse 2 with the rap, right? They had different flows between each other, and yet it worked so well for the song. They played off of each other so well, and it's quite evident in their Boom Boom cover of Hyun's Boom Boom, of course. And then what I also noticed was the interlude with the dance break, you know what I'm saying? It showcased their dance skill set. So there was a perfect balance between all those aspects, right? All those skills shown in this. I was now, not gonna lie, I was totally expecting more so of a vocal heavy debut, especially seeing especially what I saw from them in the past during the pre-debut days. But I think that's gonna be very clear in the B-sides, right? We're gonna have heavier B-sides most likely, I'm assuming here, because usually at times a title track is just there to grab your attention and say, hey, there's even more. Check out the mini album, check out the full album, check out the single album. And the B-sides always tend to be contrasting to the title track, obviously, duh. So I feel like there's going to be songs that are going to be vocal heavily, such as Flower World, maybe other tracks as well. And there's going to be tracks where it's going to be more rap heavy, or more so of like noisy and like loud, maybe more so playful, like I was saying how playful this song was and quirky was with it. But yeah, essentially what you're hearing, guys, was just simply a synth riff being ripped throughout the entire instrumental. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed like the drum kit elements and stuff. I feel like y'all might have missed that, because I feel like the drum kits and certain instruments made me like the song as I continued to listen to it, and noticing how the arrangement went to this particular debut. So all in all, I can't necessarily say upon first listen it is a 10 out of 10. I would give this a really solid like 8.5, 9 out of 10 actually, which is quite surprising if y'all have been familiar of my channel, and I don't usually mess with noisy songs like that. But considering that I get that sort of J-pop feel to it in the chorus per se, how playful it is, how their skills and talents are being utilized in this properly, this is like truly an 8.5 out of 10 with more listens. Easily that 9 out of 10, which is a really good thing in my books. Upon first listen, sure, it may be a tad too overwhelming, but I feel like I have a good feeling that this has good longevity to it over time as you listen to it more. Maybe not necessarily on repeat, but the type of the song that you have in a playlist that you might run into from time to time, and it would be like, whoa, okay, yeah, this is Ring Ring. So that goes to show you, right? Billie's song is just a huge standout alone in terms of a debut, which is a really good thing. When it comes to a debut, it's that splash of a moment. When it comes to the comebacks, I've said this throughout my videos, it's the matter of the comebacks to establish your signature sound. So I'm going to have to dive back into Ring Ring here, and going to break down things that I truly loved and moments that I need to listen to again to understand what is truly going on. So let's just do that. I really love how they didn't exclude the house and all that stuff, the lore per se, the storyline, like the fencing and all that stuff that we saw in the Village of Perception. maybe in chapter like 2 we're just gonna go on a whole world of a journey. And now that I think of it, Ring Ring, like moving on to the attic, is sort of the type of thing, it's like this is only the beginning, which is a cool thing that I sort of came up in my mind just now. And in a way, you could really connect like the stairs in the attic to a lot of things about Billie's debut. So yeah, this verse 1. This verse 1 really catches your ears immediately, and I like that. It sort of serves as an intro, but it's not an intro, right? It really sets the tone to the song, to what we are gonna get throughout the song, pretty much. As that synth riff continues throughout, pretty much, practically, throughout most of the song. Ah, the choreo, though. So powerful with it. You hear those drum kits? The distorted bass going on that I just noticed. Oh, I just love Sua so much with her short hair. She owns the short hair so much. And then what adds to that mysterious feel to it, to that mystical journey per se, is that Vocaloid effect going on. I believe with initially first with Haram. Obviously Sua here. Yeah, a bit of hi-hats here. Woo! Yeah, that drum kit work. But the distorted sounds, electronic sounds with the... Yeah, the toy boxes, the music boxes. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got it mixed up with. It's more so the chorus that has that toy box and all. So yeah, I almost forgot to what doesn't make it like also because it's noisy. That doesn't make it like a complete like 10 out of 10 for me. It's more so like the melody. I wish the melody of the chorus was more intricate. Hearing how it's that constantly going synth riff that is going on throughout the song, but the chorus is just so memorable, right? It's just so lovely and satisfying to hear. It has its tropes, it has its peaks in this song. Yeah, we hear it in some of the verses though. Oh, these Vocaloid effects, as always. Come find me. Risky. Love the rhyme scheme. And the chorus. Okay, so before we get into these like fire rap lines from Moon Sua and Siyoon, I really noticed this here. What I've noticed, like the vocal interplay with the synth riff that's going through straight through and piercing through the track, and how other elements are being overlaid, right? There is this sort of sing talk kind of manner, like I mentioned, but more so like synth, like more so sing talk riffs going through. Here. Hold. Ah, I love Suyeon with her blue hair, by the way. Pretty much here. Yes or no? See how they play off of each other? Oh my goodness. Ring a bell. Oh, the laser lights are just so cool. It sets them up so well. And the transition, the smooth cut transitions between the several different outfits. Oh my goodness. Killer. Killer. Yeah, so after this verse 2, I almost forgot to mention right here. Interlude. Which, mind you, can be literally anywhere. I mean, I've heard an interlude after a bridge before in a K-pop song. I heard an interlude right immediately before a verse 2 in a song before, most particularly coming from the likes of ATEEZ. But here, essentially, it's right after verse 2, which I found really interesting. I think it was perfect placement with it. And believe it or not, the bridge is actually like, I would say like a 1/2 liner in this song. The bridge is not that long in this song, even though it feels like the bridge is like done for a significant amount of the song, duration, I should say. Look at this. Woo! That sampling. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, but I like the horror-esque sampling sounds that they added in the song as well. It adds a nice, mysterious touch to it, I've got to admit. Oh my goodness, I can't even imagine how chapter 2 is gonna go, because as some of y'all may already know, this is a whole series that's gonna continue and continue and continue. What a phenomenal debut, everyone, okay? Even though it's not like, you know, an overall 10 out of 10 for me, I can't express this enough. I love how game-changing in some cases, or boundary-breaking this is for it being experimental, you know? Like, sure, it has that horror-esque and mysterious feel to it, or like in terms of concept or whatnot, how you may view it or others may view it, but it's just different, everyone. And I like how it's different in a good way. It's not different to the point where it's like forced, and it's done in a way where it utilizes the members' skill sets so well, everyone. Wow. I feel like this song, it has a lot of replay value to it. Not like the on loop, on repeat, but the replay value to it, the longevity. It's gonna stick, even though you may not feel upon first listen. I know some of you probably didn't get this upon first listen. I think I got it later on in the song, not immediately. It took me until verse 2, actually, where the rap kicked in. And like, oh my goodness, starting to noticing other elements other than that synth riff that it can be quite over jarring per se, for some of y'all may know, but this is literally very new, different per se, breath of fresh air even. I like it. I love it actually. So this goes to show you how I feel like Billlie has a lot of potential. I said this before based on the covers and busking videos and such. For those busking videos to friends and such, and some of my live streams that I did a long time ago. And now that they've debuted, it's there. It's clearly there now. Now I'm really curious how the B-side's gonna go, you know? I think one of their B-sides was performed at their showcase. It was shown on my YouTube recommendations, so I'm gonna have to do a first listen / full-on review to their first EP, The Village of Perception Chapter 1. Stay tuned everyone for that. Stay tuned for my unboxing video as well to their album, of course, their physical album. I did pre-order it. I'll most likely do a whole huge unboxing of, you know, duplicates of their debut album, so stay tuned. Hopefully I don't get a lot of dupes. I'm planning to get on a whole set and such, and I'm sure I'll get to this first listen / review pretty quickly, because I'm pretty much done all my presentations. It's just more so some homework stuff here and there. So yeah, everyone, let me know your thoughts. I think in terms of concept, in terms of styling, it works so well. In terms of production, by no means nothing too crazy. It is done really well for it being very catered for Billlie and like specialized for Billlie, and I like how it's like that, because you can't simply place this song on like anyone, I've got to admit. And it makes me really curious of what they're gonna put out in terms of comeback, right? Because this is this ongoing series and such. But yeah, hey everyone, be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much, and just warms my heart connecting with y'all about Billlie and their new song, their debut song, Ring Ring. What did you think about it? I think my favorite parts has to be the chorus, even though I said it, I wish it was more intricate in terms of the melody going on in the chorus, right? But I like the chorus so much. I feel that sort of J-pop influence, but what I like about it mostly is it showcases their vocals really well. And secondly, I love how playful it is, right? And third, I really love verse 2 so much in the interlude, and then the brief bridge, how it's done like that to just like go off into some crazy wonderland of some sort, and makes us wonder what is next, right? So have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, everyone. I do apologize if I sort of said something wrong or messed up members' names, because I'm on 4 hours of sleep. I've been grinding out schoolwork and presentations like no tomorrow these last couple of days. So stay tuned for my Billlie first listen / review to their album, their debut album, of course, and the unboxing and other Billlie related contents, that special Billlie video that I've been promising y'all as well. This has been Garrison as always, and peace.